fam, it's your girl Karen, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Talk with Karen. And we're talking today about Jamaican Canadian. You know what? Maybe I should have put on a Canadian shirt today because every day I'm wearing a Jamaican shirt, like I'm not a Canadian too.
Oh, yeah, Jamaican to the bone.
Jamaican to the bone. Canadian on the flesh of the skin.
Jamaican roots, Canadian fruits.
Alright. Never heard that one, but yeah, it sounds like a true Jamaican talk. So welcome back to another episode of Jamaican Turned Canadian. Today, I have with me another good friend of mine.
Yeah, man.
I'm not even going to call him Charles, because Charles does sound like an old man, but Charlie!
Cool,
Which one sounds older, Charlie?
Well, I don't even know, because I use the two of them a long time. So.
Two of them. So this is my friend Charles. And you know, when you come into Canada, as always, we expect things to be different from, from back home or from wherever you're coming from. But when you get here, trust me, the shock is more than you even anticipate.
Yeah.
So today, Charlie, he's going to talk to us about a few of the shocks, but he's going to focus on the financial shock. Yeah, big things. So Charlie, welcome to Let's Talk with Karen.
Yeah, man.
Jamaican Turned Canadian.
Yeah, nice to be here,
Thank you for coming. Who is Charlie?
Alright, I'm an IT guy. I also am a very big outdoors person. I'm into a lot of music, and I have really found that Canada has pretty much given me ways to dabble in all of them.
Yes.
So it's not like me completely drop anything, me still able for do what I need for do.
Yeah. So where are you from, Charles?
Actually, it's no longer a city. It's pretty much now a parish. The parish of Portmore.
What is this on me? I didn't even realize you were from Portmore. I thought you were from Kingston.
No, I'm born and grew up Portmore, and then I got married and moved to town.
Oh, your wife come from town.
My wife come from town.
Oh, so where you went to school, Charles?
I went to Arden.
Oh, so he's a city guy.
Yeah.
That's where you met your wife?
That's not at Arden, but church stuff. So
church stuff.
Basically.
Yeah, we're church people. We go to the same church and thing. And
yeah.
I know you're from Jamaica, from Kennecott, but I didn't really know you, if you know what I mean. I know of him because he's like a popular guy, played keyboard, sing, and do it all. And so I know Charles. I knew him from Jamaica. But when we came here, we met up again. And so that's how I get to be talking to you. So Charlie, tell us about your first shock when you came to Canada.
It is interesting. So my father will come to Canada and say, all right.
Charlie, not all my viewers are Jamaicans, so take it easy with them.
All right. So I come to Canada and say, all right. Moving on basement and things, soon touch that.
You're moving to a basement?
Yeah, we'll soon touch that.
Soon touch that.
I went there a couple of weeks and things, and I realized, so hold on, that place I have no pothole.
Pothole?
A place I have no pothole? Crazy.
No pothole? There's no pothole in Canada?
No man. Couple weeks after me there at Walmart, I saw a pothole at the parking lot. I literally turn up over the pothole and look on it like...
Oh, so you came to Canada and all the time you were here, there were no potholes on the road because the roads are nice and smooth. I'm telling you, they spend years fixing the roads. Every year they're fixing the roads.
There
so
are two
it's true.
seasons in Canada.
They are roads
and construction.
Okay, so like they're always fixing the roads. So I get you now.
Yeah,
thought there was, after you came here, you've been here for a while, they didn't see any potholes.
No pothole. Until they saw the one
Until they saw one in Walmart. Walmart is not even a road, so...
I literally took a picture at the way I'm frightened.
Yeah, I took a picture. Charlie, talk like English to the people them who don't know what to say.
I took a picture of the pothole. No man, serious.
So that was your big shock, first shock.
That was a shock to me.
That was a big shock. Man. I really didn't never think about that before, but come to think of it, I never really see any potholes in Canada.
Yeah.
So you see any since that?
Yeah man, we get to realize Canada have a whole heap of potholes.
Where?
You bought them on the highway, you bought them on the minor roads, on the major roads.
To be honest, when there is a pothole, it's because they don't see it yet, and it's like by you see it today, tomorrow it's gone.
Tomorrow,
They don't
yeah.
leave it there because it's dangerous, and like the winters and the extreme summers, they tend to cause the roads to expand and contract a lot, so we get a lot of friction going on there.
Yeah,
but
man.
honestly, we don't really see that many potholes.
Yeah, sometimes I actually have to leave the pothole until it gets a particular size and then fix it. We can fix it when it's too small. Then
I didn't actually think there was no old house in Canada. I didn't actually think that was no.
My girl. Come on, Canada and say, yeah, man, first world country, everything nice and crisp.
I thought there was no old houses in Canada, but because when I came to Scarborough, and like in the middle of Scarborough, there was a lot of high rise and big town centers, and so you just be in one area. You don't really see the downtown Toronto.
And not even just downtown Toronto, even sometimes in the suburbs and the places where you go, you would just see some house where the house is not touched since 1940.
Yeah, but people live in there. People live in there, and when you see the vehicles in the driveway, you're like, what? They have some Escalade and they have some big time vehicles, big Tacoma pickup.
Yeah, man.
Big pickups park up in their driveways, and then they look, I don't know how they live in there because it's too small. And like, we not living at that. No matter what we do, we can't get us to rent that or live in that. No matter what. All when we're hungry and we don't have no money, we're not going in there.
But I look on one house one time and I said, no man, the house is small. I'm walk past and I realize the basement have a good size.
Yes.
So just upstairs looks small, but at the basement, and then I realize basement living is actually a big thing here. Because we come from here, we don't have no basement.
We don't have no basement.
Don't want you come here.
We don't want it. We have to be on front page.
Yeah, but basement living is a big thing here. And
so you had to live in a basement?
Yeah.
So that was a shock for you?
That was a shock. One, that this is what a basement is. Because we don't have no experience with basement. And then even just the mental thing of living below other people's house.
Yes.
Kind of
so
thing.
Why did you have to live in the basement?
So you just come Canada. If you don't have people here to sort out accommodations for you and rent place for you and whatever, you're pretty much on your own. Forget whatever you can get.
Yeah, you can't get anywhere to rent. That's just it. You can't get anywhere to rent when you come in the country. If you don't have a brother, sister, auntie, or uncle to put you up, you can't get nowhere because
you have to have pay stubs. You have to have credit check, recommendation from your past landlord, and you can pay first and last month rent.
That's how we all right, like, you know how we got our first house? Because when I came here, I came with 3 children. I said this in another show, 3 children, and one was disabled, and I couldn't afford to live in any basement. I was like, no, can't live in a basement. One of my friends who was here put me onto a realtor who tell the landlord that I lived in Kingston. No, the landlord never understands that Kingston, Jamaica. They thought it was Kingston, Ontario, which is like 1 hour out of the city or 2 hours out of the city. So they thought I was from Kingston. That's the only way. So when they call in now for the credit and so on, and the realtor said, no, it's Kingston, Jamaica. And they were like, no, we can't rent them. They were like, because 5 months rent up front to get the house. So we had to send the money from Jamaica to here to get the house because we couldn't live in a basement with a disabled child and 2 babies. Yeah. So you had to go into a basement. Yeah. How you find that, Charlie? Was it a shock?
It was a shock. But you're there for a while and get to realize basement living is a part of Canadian life.
Yes.
So you kind of say, you know what, not so bad.
Yeah.
Actually,
lots of people live in basements here. Lots of people, and people who have house, they rent out the basement. It's a natural.
But even bigger than that, there are people who buy them house and them living in the basement.
Live in the basement and rent out the top because they can't afford it.
Exactly.
This is why Jamaicans not going to do very well here because we're not going down there and renting out the upstairs. It's a culture shock. We're not used to sharing a house with another family, especially most of us are, I would say, middle class families. We're not used to that. We have our own place and we have our own house. And more than likely, we have more rooms empty, and we're not renting it out to nobody because we're not used to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
prepare yourself.
You understand? And next thing you prepare yourself for. You know, in our yard we're clean up and thing, I would just put everything in a one garbage bag and just put it outside. Or you put it outside. If you live in a place where have like a garbage house or a common place where everybody put the garbage and thing, you just put everything yourself.
Yeah, you come from the country, you just dash it around at the back.
Yes, sir. You have to, in some cities, you have to have food waste, recycling, and garbage separate, and you can't mix and match them.
No.
You can't mix and match them.
You have to buy a special bag
special
for the
bag
food
and special
waste.
bin.
Now, which part of Jamaica you go have food waste? For you have about 4 dogs out the door.
That's right.
Right? And you just scrape it out the door,
Yeah,
and dog them fight for that.
That's
Over
right.
here, you can't give it to the dogs.
No,
The
man,
dogs they're not eating
the
it.
dog them a little better than a little
They
better
can't
than
eat it. They're not no teeth. Half of them not no teeth. But they can't eat it. They can't eat the bone. They don't know what it is to eat the bone.
Yeah.
And they don't know what it is because all they know is rubber bone. So when they put them out, they play with it. But put this bone in their mouth, choke them. Right? They don't know what to do with it.
True.
So you have to buy a special bag for that. They call
Yeah.
it compostable bags.
Compost bag, yeah.
And then you have to buy a special bag for the garbage, black.
Yeah.
And then you have to buy a
A
special
blue
bag
for
for the recycle.
Mm-hmm.
So tell them what happens if you don't do that.
You will get that. All right. The town I lived in initially.
Ajax.
Yeah. Them tell you how much bags you're allowed to put out. So
1.
So it's like our spring cleaning. You can put out 5, 6, 7 bags.
Garbage bags.
You will come the next day and them only take how much they're supposed to take and leave the rest.
And leave the rest and tag you and give you a ticket. They'll
Yep.
give you a ticket.
Yep.
Sorry.
Yeah, man. So my landlord literally had to go check for make sure I was doing the right thing and then sit me down and school me with it.
So he had to go out there and open up the bags?
Well, after the first sit down and school, me just know say me open up the bags and make sure it's everything right before it leave my basement.
Yes.
So once it reach outside, everything crisp.
Yeah. One time my husband put coconut shell in the food bin, the compostal bag, and them don't take it up them right. Unidentified object in compostable bag, and then leave it. And the next week, no, because them leave it, the next week, no, the bag too much, too heavy.
Yeah,
them
yeah.
right, too heavy, and then leave it again.
Yep.
So don't play with your garbage here. It's
You understand?
it's not a joke.
And next thing that was a shock for me. All right, you're in some traffic.
Charlie just make me laugh every time.
Cool. You know some traffic. I go through New Kingston or anywhere in a town, and you know bumper to bumper. And hungry, bust your shot.
In Jamaica.
In Jamaica,
You can't hungry.
you just wind down your window.
Wine on your window. Who will you see?
You have a nuts man,
A nuts
a
man?
bag juice man,
Juice man?
you have a sweetie man, you have a donut
Banana
man,
chips man?
you have fruits man, you have man.
Until the only thing you don't have out there is maybe patty. Patty, you have to stop at a store.
Yeah, Patty, you have to come off the road. But
Anything.
people have said bread.
Yeah.
Yeah, so?
That's why you're dead if you're hungry.
Dead if you're hungry.
Yeah. Because I weigh them all, drive all 100 kilometers. 100 miles. You know, see nowhere to stop. You have to come off
You have to come off of the highway.
highway and go look at a gas station
Mhm.
or go look a food place down in our next city
Yeah.
before you come back on the highway.
Yeah.
There's nobody to feed you on the highway here. I
Yeah.
remember I went home 2 years ago and we just a drive down past St. Anthony and when we look, we get apple, we get pineapple,
You get
we get
gooseberry.
banana, naseberry, we get
everything.
everything. Just driving on the road. And you just see the people them have the things them out.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I never even think about that,
Yeah, man.
Charlie. I miss that.
When you reach my belly full.
But you know, we scoff at it in Jamaica.
Yeah.
We scoff at it because we don't want to be bothered when we are driving on the road and then run up to you and say, babes, you want any bag juice, any juice? We scoff at it because we think we're nice. We come up here and we realize we want it.
Yeah.
We miss it. so be careful, you know, your own culture is very important.
Yeah, man. Trust me.
So you learn the hard way, Charlie. Make sure you feed yourself
You
before
make
you
sure
leave
so
out.
you eat before you leave your yard.
Yeah.
because
There's nothing on the road.
hungry. Here's the next thing I'm come for like. North Americans have a disposable mentality.
Disposable
So
mentality.
when them finish with something or they no longer need it, them just put it out. Or them will post it for little or nothing.
Yeah. You mean like furniture?
Furniture, you have things all landscaping. People put out ties, bicycle,
Anything.
electronics, anything. You will see a Facebook post, free.
Come take
Just
it.
come take. Or you just a drive.
It's good things, you know.
Good something.
Good something. That was a culture shock for me because when I came here, we didn't have any furniture. And I went to the furniture store to buy furniture. And the people them say, "You mad? Why you gonna buy that furniture? You don't know you can just get it for $1, $5 or whatever." And I'm like, what? Where am I gonna get it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I said, next time you ask question because people have those things give away. They don't want them. But I come from Jamaica, you don't want nobody use. You don't want nobody bed. You don't want nobody nothing.
All right. In that regard, with Jamaican pride, I go stick. I will not go sleep on somebody else's mattress. I go buy a mattress.
Yeah.
But the bed frame,
Yeah.
we probably can deal with that like a second hand or something like that.
Yeah.
I actually have a
No, but
bed
me the kinda go take somebody bed. Yeah, me not lie. Me go take somebody bed after a while. Cause we did buy 2, we did need 1 more.
Yeah,
And them
yeah,
said,
yeah.
just don't do that. I'm go take it.
Yeah,
I
man.
put my pride aside, I'm go take it. And me take other things too. Yeah.
I actually have a bridging where him basically furnished the whole house
From
off a Facebook marketplace.
But you not even have to go Facebook Marketplace. You just have to look next door. This them put out them don't want them computer desk again. Them put it out. Nothing wrong with it.
Nothing wrong with it.
Maybe something wrong with it minor. Just take it up.
Couple weeks
A
ago.
culture shock. Trust me.
Couple weeks ago, I got on Facebook marketplace and I literally say on 2017 car I sell for $3,000. $3,000.
You right?
Because when you scroll down, them get a company car and them need the parking space.
Oh, them don't want the car again.
Them don't want the car again, so them just.
I give it for 3,000. And you can't have more than 2 car over here because you can't afford it. So which brings us to the point now of the disposable financials here. You know? Tell me about that, Charlie.
So
why we can't afford the things that we used to can't afford in Jamaica?
All right. First, the first thing I'm offer dissociate myself with. I walk in at the store and I see a price of something, I try convert it to the Jamaican equivalent to see what the price will be.
They do that. They do that. I go buy the breadfruit. Breadfruit costs $7. My husband said, $700? Look at the $700, babe, it's $7. No, man, that's $700. So you were doing that?
Yeah, man.
That's very deceptive and it's hard.
I'm going to fuck up my ear. I'm going to go in and I'm going to say, all right, how much you cut here? And they look at me and say, $27.
But that's cheap.
Me now spend $2,700 for cut my ear in a Jamaica.
$2,000. At $270.
At $27, I must say,
$100.
yeah.
At $2,700 for sure?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, because $7 was $700.
Yeah.
$2,700 cut the ear.
For cut my ear.
So you're right, tell the plane go back to Jamaica, cut the ear.
After me on a rasta.
So you decide for
Because I'll think like if you need to pull a teeth and them I tell us like $2,000 for that. $2,000 that $200,000 me can buy a ticket go to Jamaica and check my dentist and come back.
I still have money to spend.
But that's the thing. Go to Jamaica, eat good, and then go to the dentist and come back. Because I touch back my Jamaican food and I get my teeth started out and I come back. That'd be nice. But
then that's because you didn't have your L card at the time. But now you have your L card. It's not like that, right?
yeah, but dental not covered by.
True. You have to have a job with
You have
that.
to have a job with
That
it.
was another deception. But let's not talk
Yeah,
about
yeah,
that.
yeah. So the thing about this place is that if you lap it, it's another Jamaican term. If you lap your fractal, and pinch your budget, it
Go ahead.
you kind of can make it. But if you if you ever miss with anything, the system's so set that them can turn off your light, them can turn off everything remotely. If you're not mind sharp,
Yeah, you can be homeless
you
in
find
no
yourself
time.
out a door.
And that was a shock for me because, like, I come here with a whole heap of money, right? I'm not going to tell you now where I get my money from, but I come here with one good little penny. And within no time, Charlie, it was gone.
Done.
It was gone. And I started working. And even though I started working, I was never able
To catch up.
to save it back. I was never able to make enough money to save. I'm always spending everything I say, everything I work. So if you make $1,000, you don't have enough money to buy food, pay the bills, because the bills are so high.
Yeah. And on top of that, a lot of people when them here say, oh, Canada has jobs. Make it feel like you work around and bucket up on job.
Yes.
But you come here and you
How long it take you to get a job when you
It
come
took
here?
me almost 8 months.
Almost 8 months.
Forget a job.
It took me almost 8 months too, and I never get no substantial job. I just got a regular job to kind of stop me from starving to death.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It take me a while. There was a lady that told me that it take about 3 years for you to settle here.
Somebody told me 7. I'll be there at 10. Still, I just now can lift up my head off of the ground and breathe.
Yeah. Me know.
And then COVID come and knock me out of the park again. You understand?
Not to mention COVID.
Yeah.
Because just before COVID, I lost my job.
You lost your job. So we just want to take a quick short break at this juncture. We're going to break and then we're going to come back and we're going to hear some more of Charlie's story about his culture shocks in Canada. See you soon.